Well, this morning we are excited to have T. Cooks from the Royal Palms Resort and Spa with us in the Stone Creek Kitchen. So joining me now is Executive Sous Chef Travis Watson. He is going to take us through the steps to make 3 dishes from T. Cooks. We've got the panzanella salad, which is my absolute favorite, scalloped entree.
Scallop. It's seared scallops.
Okay, and if that isn't enough?
We're going to do a seared salmon as well.
Okay, and you have some making up to do because when we were at the Royal Palms, was it last February?
It was, yeah.
You made me eat an oyster.
Yes, yes.
And if anyone's been watching long enough,
You didn't, but you handled like a champ.
I did.
You did. You were a real pro. So
yes.
You're a real pro.
But this is my absolute favorite, and it's like it's a bread salad, which some people don't like because it's mushy.
Well, here's the thing. What we make brioche and then we toast our brioche. So it's not going to be a mushy salad. So the first thing we do is we're going to start with our vinaigrette. And we take, at T. Cook, we make a really, really good pesto. So I take the pesto, and I'm going to make a vinaigrette out of that pesto. The pesto's already obviously seasoned with basil and Parmesan and all the goodies. And then to that I'm going to add just a touch of sugar.
Okay.
When I say a touch, just literally just a touch.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little oil.
So this is how you would make the vinaigrette part.
Yes. This is the dressing for this salad. Okay?
What kind of oil are you using?
That's just a little olive oil, a little extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to add a little champagne vinegar. All right? This is just our vinaigrette.
Okay. That would be enough right there to put it on anything, right?
Vinaigrette is done. So we're going to take some nice organic greens. We're just going to make enough for one salad. We're going to make a pretty healthy salad just in case me and you would decide to have lunch after this.
Well, of course. What do you mean just in case? I thought I was invited.
You are. You are invited.
Remember, you have making up to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So to this, we're going to add some little baby heirloom tomatoes we have.
I bet it is just beautiful right now over at the Royal Palms.
It's incredible, incredible time. And actually, if you want to have some Sunday dinner here after Easter, Royal Palms still has reservations open for dinner on Easter. So
really?
Now's a beautiful time to get in.
Do you have a special menu for that?
We do, we do. And so it's a special a la carte pricing, so pricing you wouldn't normally get, and obviously some delicious options on that as well.
And just sitting outside, and I mean, the grounds there are just beautiful.
Absolutely. So then we're going to take some fresh mozzarella. I pulled some mozzarella this morning.
Okay.
We're going to add some mozzarella to that.
So when you say you pulled it, that means you made it yourself?
Made it ourselves, absolutely.
Jeez.
Absolutely.
I mean, I thought I did a lot in the morning, but I don't pull mozzarella.
Well, our mornings are a little different. So now you want to add your bread. Now again, this is a bread salad, so you want to be pretty liberal with how you add your bread. I'm going to add a decent amount of our brioche croutons.
When I was pregnant with my second, this was my craving. You hear about women that have cravings. First one was burgers, second one was bread salad. Don't ask me why.
Maybe I've been pregnant for like the last 10 years and I don't know, because I have those same cravings.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Maybe we both just have good taste.
Maybe we just have a good taste. And so now really, other than tossing and mixing it around, our salad's almost complete. But you see the beautiful colors in there?
So it's meant to be crunchy.
It is.
But the longer you leave it, it'll get a little mushy.
Well, here's the thing. Originally, in Italy, people would take day-old bread and do this. Because, you know, if you have a peasant lifestyle, you're not going to throw away your bread.
Right.
That's how bread pudding and bread salads. Can you hand me that bowl?
This one right here? Okay.
Now, again, here's what we do. Put a nice amount of the greens. Like that.
Oh, delicious.
But we want a lot of the, again, it's a bread salad, so we want to make sure that a lot of the goodies get in there, and that being the bread.
Now, this is served on your menu with all the other salads, so it's
just one of our starter salads. It's just a healthier version of that, and so you see there's not a ton of ingredients, but everything's really fresh, everything's organic, everything's local. We make our own brioche, so it comes out really, really nicely.
Beautiful.
That is a solo.
You can put a little more bread on there if you want.
Yeah, I was going to say. There's more in the bowl. I don't know why I wouldn't.
So I think this is going to be mine right here, and this is going to be yours for lunch?
For sure.
Perfect.
Well, I also have more greens just in case we need more.
Oh, forget it. We don't need more greens. Okay, so next up, we are going to try our hand at, it's not the salmon, we're going to do the scallops.
We're going to sear some scallops next.
Okay. A lot going on today here in our Stone Creek Kitchen, and we're going to make these scallops with the English pea puree and the sweet corn.
Absolutely.
Delicious. Thank you, Travis.